Hello civilians, welcome back to our channel, and today we will be discussing about how to achieve financial freedom. Now as you guys know that we are a channel of business and entrepreneurship, hence it doesn't make any sense to not talk about money. We love money and the freedom that comes along with it. We will be making a complete playlist on how you can achieve financial freedom and advance in your journey of living your life to the fullest with all the freedom that you desire. We all know that a lot of people struggle with money, and when a pandemic is prevalent throughout the world, money has become more important than ever before. And now we begin our journey to financial freedom. Now we begin this journey with a very interesting story that begins about 13.5 billion years ago. Now, about 13.5 billion years ago, the Big Bang Theory happened and the universe we know today started to take shape and develop. About 4.5 billion years ago, our planet Earth started to take shape and develop. About 3.8 billion years ago, the very first organisms started to form and develop. And about 2.5 million years ago, Homo sapiens started to develop and learn new things. Modern day humans who evolved from Homo sapiens know a lot more about science and technology than any other species on this planet. We have the most developed brain capable of critical and logical thinking that took us from discovering fire, inventing the wheel, living in structured society, developing tools to reduce human effort, developing language to communicate better, and starting agriculture for cultivating crops, to the invention of the steam engine, the computer, the smartphone, the internet, a globalized economy, introducing currency instead of barter system, supermarkets, capitalism, nuclear weapons, landing on moon, artificial intelligence, machine learning, algorithms, and automation. What we have achieved in the past 100 years as a species is simply unprecedented. What really excites us is what we are going to achieve in the next 100 years. For humankind, next in line will be space travel and exploration, asteroid mining, colonizing Mars, 3D printing, immortality, being able to genetically modify our babies, having superhuman strength, fighting against deadly diseases such as coronavirus, a sustainable environment, and robots programmed for doing most of our work. Now, even after all the growth, progress, and billions of years of evolution, there are many people across the globe who are poor, miserable, and are still struggling just to survive on a daily basis. Now, some question arises that why did this happen if we as a species advanced so much? Why is poverty still rampant across the globe? Why do people struggle to make ends meet even in developed countries? Now, before we give an answer to these questions, we would like to tell you that we are a channel of the entrepreneurs, by the entrepreneurs, and for the entrepreneurs. And we are trying to be the #1 entrepreneurship channel on YouTube. So please help us by subscribing and share our content with your friends and family to educate them further on the topic of business and entrepreneurship. And do follow us on Instagram. Our community of like-minded people is growing bigger day by day. And now we come back to our topic. Now people are still struggling financially because very few people understand how to make money and multiply it in the long term, and even fewer try to master it. Now as we are recording this video, I would like to tell you that there are millions of people living in developed countries who are homeless, vulnerable, sick, unemployed, or maybe just one paycheck away from bankruptcy. Talking about the USA, which is the world's largest economy by nominal GDP and a developed nation by every parameter, is also facing crisis. About 30 million Americans have filed for unemployment benefits in a span of just 6 weeks due to coronavirus lockdown. And as of recording this video, more than 55 million Americans have filed for unemployment benefits in total. This is a surprising statistics. We learn so much about ourselves and this universe, but still fail to conquer financial literacy among the masses. The road to financial freedom is not that difficult if we put some effort to learn and hone it through time. Today, millions are forced to work from home and millions of others have already lost their jobs and livelihood. Although every government tries to bail out the most important players from bankruptcy to minimize the damage to the economy, but the government can't simply save everyone and pull everyone out of bankruptcy. Now, this makes it even more important and critical for you to educate yourself financially and achieve financial freedom as soon as possible. But before we discuss the minute details about how to achieve financial freedom, we first need to define what we mean by financial freedom. Now, financial freedom can be simply defined as when you earn more than what you spend. This simply means that all your expenses cover your needs and wants. A more refined definition would be like making enough income to pay one's living expenses for the rest of one's life without having to be employed or dependent on others. Financial freedom is achieved mostly by passive income. Passive income is a concept where you can earn money even when you don't actively work for it. Basically, you earn money even if you aren't physically present there to work for money. This is like a secret that the rich employ for themselves. They don't work for money, they make money work for them. To put things in perspective, let's assume that you're the sole owner of McDonald's and you control their 37,855 restaurants globally. So basically, now you're virtually present at more than 37,000 locations without being physically present at any one of those locations. On the contrary, you cannot be present at even two places at the same time. But with the power of passive income and leverage, you can work your way to achieve financial freedom. Your maximum advantage could be being virtually present almost everywhere in the world, and that too at the same time. Just imagine working from the headquarters of McDonald's and enjoying profits from 37,855 restaurants. Even if you earn just $1 of profit per month from every restaurant, you would still end up with $37,855 per month, which roughly translates to $454,260 per year. Pretty good if you consider that 30 million people applied for unemployment benefits in USA. This way, you're bound to be a billionaire in the near future and stay rich for generations. This is how the rich make their wealth and achieve financial freedom. They are free to pursue whatever they want and work on their own terms. I wish you could also achieve financial freedom so that you could pursue whatever you want and live life on your own terms, not your employer's terms or the society's. Now, we will discuss a few ways of earning passive income that are as follows: rent from properties, interest earned from lending money, from deposits, from bonds, appreciation in stocks owned, mutual or index funds, dividend from stocks, selling an online course, selling a book or an ebook, licensing movies, music or other content, creating an app, affiliate marketing, network marketing, franchising, opening many branches, and money earned from ads on blogs or videos. These are the different ways to earn passive income and achieve financial freedom. You can choose accordingly, but before I show you the correct way to financial freedom, I want to tell you two things. The first thing is that you can't become a billionaire just by working hard. It is so because even if you are paid $5,000 per day continuously for the next 5 years, you still wouldn't be a billionaire. You will earn somewhere around $900 million. $100 million still short of being a billionaire. That too after working your butt off for 500 continuous years. You can calculate it if you don't believe us. So, in order to be wealthy, you need leverage. You can't work or save your way into being a billionaire. Don't let anyone fool you into believing that hard work alone will give you the life you want. The second thing is that the market is full of fake gurus who claim to teach you financial literacy, but beware of them, as a majority of them don't follow the right approach and they don't practice what they preach. They will sell you an idea of achieving financial freedom when they themselves would have used a very different one. Now, to keep this video short and simple, we will end here and will create an entire playlist dedicated to achieving financial freedom, where in each and every video we will talk about the steps which will help you in advancing in your journey towards financial freedom. Thank you for being with us until the end, and we'll meet you in the next one. Thank you.